Order 66, the event that wiped out nearly the entirety of the Jedi Order. The Great Purge was carried out mainly by the hands of the clone troopers, now deemed stormtroopers, after the establishment of the Empire. It was also enacted by the newly deemed Darth Vader and bounty hunters, as large bounties were placed on the heads of Jedi following Order 66. While Palpatine was responsible for Order 66, he took little direct part in it, rather allowing his servants to do the deed for him, as he focused on forming what was formerly the Republic into the Empire. He was also largely focused on building up his new apprentice Darth Vader as a true threat, and creating rumors Vader was far more powerful than he currently was at the time. But Palpatine did have a smaller part in directly executing several Jedi. After Palpatine became the Emperor, the facade he had adopted as a senator and chancellor that was one of a wise, caring man did not need to be maintained anywhere near as much as during the time of the Republic. Because of this, Palpatine was more free to indulge in sadistic acts which he greatly enjoyed. After converting large portions of Coruscant into Imperial strongholds, Palpatine learned of several Jedi that had been captured. These Jedi had either failed to flee the planet in time, or attempted to start a small rebellion on the doorstep of the Emperor. Intrigued, Palpatine ordered the Jedi to be starved and beaten for several days, as to attempt to break their will. While Palpatine had Vader and the clones, he felt as though he required more help in destroying the remaining Jedi, and was overjoyed at the idea of having other Jedi hunt down and execute their former brothers and sisters. After several days, 5 Jedi were brought before Palpatine, and he approached them. The group was surrounded by Palpatine's Red Guard, as well as various stormtroopers. To the utter shock of the 5 Jedi, Palpatine placed lightsabers at their feet, and told them that if they turned on each other, the survivor would be allowed to live. Stunned, the Jedi picked up their weapons, and in a moment of truth, 4 of the 5 attacked Palpatine. In one motion with the Dark Lord's lightsaber, 3 of the 4 Jedi were dead. As their bodies slumped to the floor, Palpatine looked at the Jedi that had not attacked him, and took a step back. The Jedi's name was Begor Sadet, and to the overwhelming joy of Palpatine, the Jedi struck down the other remaining Jedi Knight in the room. Pleased, Palpatine kept his part of the bargain, allowing Sadet to live. In awe and shock of the power Palpatine held, Sadet pledged himself to the Sith Lord, desiring to serve him. Palpatine had expected this, and he made him one of the first Inquisitors. Sadet would later go on to attempt to kill and lure other Jedi into the hands of the Empire for Palpatine. Eventually, however, Sadet would be discovered by his former brothers and sisters, and would be captured, explaining the immense power Palpatine possessed, and telling them, "If you had been there, if you had seen, you would have done what I did. You would have done the same. You might still." The Jedi then tied Sadet up, and used him to lure Vader into a trap. Upon finding Sadet, he told Vader he was one of the first tests and potential successors to the Sith apprentice. He told him Palpatine likely had plans to corrupt several other Force sensitives in hopes one may grow more powerful than Vader and would be able to eventually destroy him. Enraged, Vader decapitated the fallen Jedi. So that is the minor direct role Palpatine played in Order 66, personally killing several Jedi with the intention of corrupting them. As said before, Palpatine was more focused on constructing the Empire as a whole, and left the Jedi to his most powerful servants, but on this occasion, he decided to have what to him was fun, and personally kill several Jedi and corrupt another. Palpatine took immense joy in doing this, as to cause a Jedi to abandon their values proved how weak they really had become. So what do you think about this? Do you think Palpatine should have been more directly involved with the Jedi Purge? And would you have liked to see Palpatine personally hunt down Jedi? Also, as a bonus question, do you think it would have taken Palpatine less time to kill most of the remaining Jedi, as opposed to how long it took Vader? If you enjoyed the video, please leave a like, as it helps the channel out a great deal, and I really appreciate it. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. If you haven't yet, maybe consider subscribing to ensure you stay up to date with everything Star Wars related. If you have any Star Wars lore topics you want answered or addressed, do not hesitate to tweet them at me at Stupendous Wave on Twitter, or leave a comment and I will try my best to answer or make a full video dedicated to that topic. Thanks again for watching, may the Force be with you, and have a great day.